Alright, Josh here, from the Couch Potatoes Review. Now I'm gonna review Paranormal Activity 4. It's 4, yeah, 4. Uh, alright, a little background, since I'm doing, like a 4 movie, I should give a little background on my opinions on the past 3 movies. I'm gonna say it up front, I am a huge Paranormal Activity fan. Yeah, I know. It's probably going to be a little biased, this review. When the first movie came out, I legitimately loved it. Like, it was one of my favorite movies that year. It truly scared me. I'm a fan of the Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters, Paranormal Hunter TV shows that are on TV right now. Ghost Adventures probably being the most legit with quotation hands. That's my favorite show. And when a movie came out where it's something like that, I was like excited about it. I didn't know about the Blair Witch at the time. I wasn't a huge film buff when first Paranormal Activity came out, so this was my first experience with it, and I loved it. I felt it was really well put together, well paced, and all that good stuff. Second one came out. I wasn't a huge fan of the second one. I thought that there were a few inconsistencies. I thought that it was not as scary. The suspense buildup wasn't as well put together as it was with the first one. It had a few things for it, though. The third one, however, I really did enjoy. I thought it was a phenomenal, like, horror film. It added so much to the suspense and the story. Um, it was a little weird, the film being based in the 80s, but they have like HD cameras. um, but I did enjoy it. There was this one like technique that they used where they had like a disassembled fan and had the camera swing back and forth. That was really good. That was really exciting. So the third one's probably my favorite, though I've got to give props to the original movie just because it truly scared me, which doesn't really happen in horror films. So number 4, Paranormal Activity 4. So this one takes place after the events of Paranormal Activity 2, and I'm not gonna give any spoilers for any of the movies, so like forgive me if I don't talk much about the plot. I do want people to go see these movies. They are really well put together, especially if you do a marathon. But the fourth one, it borders on being sort of like the Evil Dead series, where they know it's funny. Like there's some cheesy parts in here, but there are still some good horror, psychological effed up parts in the movie. But it does borderline on jumping the shark at some points. There's this one scene with a knife that's like really suspenseful, but when you really think about it, it's like, how did they not notice that before? And just, yeah, it's really stupid. The story's really stupid. Instead of being based on a family this time, it's like based on like I think she's like a 14-year-old girl and her like her like not boyfriend, and yeah, there's some creepy parts in it too. That's not really like psychologically scary. It's just like a guy stalking a girl on her webcam, like recording her at night, which is creepy as hell. But it works out at the end. I guess she doesn't find it creepy, which makes absolutely no sense. But hey, it's a movie. Um, so it's probably my kind of least favorite, kind of not. Number 2 is probably still my least favorite, but it's still kind of a good movie. There's some parts in it that are good. I felt like it could have definitely been cut down a bit. Like it could have easily been like a short film and a really good short film. So if I have to rate this film, I'd give it a 2.5, a split in the middle score. Like it's not a bad movie, but it's not necessarily a great movie. It's just in the middle. So I got to give it a fair score of 2.5 out of 5. spuds. So that's Paranormal Activity 4. Look forward for the Spanish spin-off. Yay!